My name is Margie Cavallina and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I had an abortion because my fiance told me I was going to. They say that abortion is for the rights of women, but for me it was the opposite. The appointment was made for me, I was driven to the clinic, and when I told the clinic I did not want to have an abortion, they did not care. It was the worst day of my life. I was so devastated, my doctor put me on Valium. Eventually I moved to another state and spent my life living in denial. I traveled the world running from my past and hiding the dark secret that would eventually catch up with me. 20 years later, I became engaged to my husband and I went to confession at St. Timothy's Catholic Church. The priest held my face in his hands and said, "My dear child, why did you carry this sin for so long?" I knew that it was the Holy Spirit speaking, and I know that God has forgiven me. We moved to California, and 3 years later, I had a brief psychotic episode, and I ran away from home. I lived on the streets of Oakland, California for 8 days over the Thanksgiving holiday. My family did not know where I was, and the media would try to convince them that I was dead. You need to know that, according to medical experts, psychosis is common in women who have had abortions. Dr. Teresa Burt, the founder of Rachel's Vineyard, reports that on the anniversary of their abortions, women act out suppressed memories. It was the 24th anniversary of my abortion when I ran away from home, which is exactly what I wanted to do 24 years earlier, but I didn't have the courage. It was a long, hard road to recovery from that 8-day episode. This past July, I attended Rachel's Vineyard Retreat where I found healing and I finally forgave myself. There were 12 of us on the retreat that weekend and there were 37 aborted babies baptized. The pain of that weekend would have been unbearable if not for the overwhelming love of God. The journey has continued, and that's why all of us are here today to give our testimonies. I regret my abortion. I mourn my lost motherhood, but I'm especially sorry that I denied my child life and robbed my nieces and nephews of a really great cousin. I'm asking you to take a stand and put an end to this slaughter of innocent lives and destruction of souls. I pledge to continue this fight until abortion is no longer legal, and that is why I am silent no more.